Hey everyone, I'm back with another video. Today we're gonna talk about the M3, M3 Pro, and M3 Max that Apple announced on October 30th. It's been a week now, so it's been a long week. So let's get started. M3, Apple's new M3 Pro chip, with a 12-core CPU, um, offers only faster CPU performance compared to the M2 Pro with a 12-core CPU, according to Geekbench 6 results spotted today by co-host of YouTube channel Max Tech. This is only a single benchmark result, so further results are needed to ensure accuracy. So three okay Apple's announced 14 new 14-inch and 16-inch MacBook Pros uh models with M3 Pro and M3 Max chips on Monday, and this benchmark results appears to be for the 14-inch model based on the Mac 15.6 models identifier listed. Um, Let me go to Apple's original website and show you that as well. So if you go here, there are three new products that Apple released on Monday, the 30th. So it would be the MacBook Pro 14 and 16-inch, and the iMac. So I'm gonna show you the MacBook Pro specs. Uh, they got a whole new design. Well, not design. They got a whole new box design. So that's new, and it is gonna be available not too long from now, maybe like in 2 days, starting 11/7 in the Apple Store. And like I said, M3 Pro, and M3 Max. I'll talk about this later. So M3 is apparently not selling well for Apple. The only reason is that because there's incremental changes to M3 and M2, and so this is one of the reasons that M3 is not selling well. M3 Pro, and on the other hand, M3 Pro and M3 Max are selling well for Apple right now. Okay, so this is where it comes in. Okay, M3 Pro, the normal M3 is with 8-core CPU, 10-core GPU, and up to 24 gigabytes of unified memory. M3 Pro is up to 12-core CPU, up to 18-core GPU, and 36 gigabytes of memory. Um, and M3 Max, the most advanced chip in what they announced for the Mac, for the next generation Mac, is up to 16 cores of CPU, up to 40 cores of GPU, up to 128 gigs of unif un okay memory. So unified memory. And so these sound impressive at first, and so this one doesn't really sound impressive at all, because 8-core GPU, that's a little spec bump. That's about it from M2. So this chip is not doing well. And M3 Pro and M3 Max, like I said before, are doing well for Apple. Um, Now let's look at the iMac. We haven't really seen um, any news of the new of the iMac in a while now. Except like to be exact, 3 years. Back in 2020 was the first. Well, was the new design of the iMac. We were expecting a new design uh, on Monday, but that did not come in play. A lot of Let's go here.
You have a wipe. Do you have a glasses wipe? No, do you have a glasses wipe?
Mm-mm.
I need to use it. Do you have cloth? I can use it.
No.
So annoying.
I'm trying to find where this is. So let's go. Yep, order now. That's what it is. Okay, so M3 is 8 core CPU, 8 core GPU, and 256 unified storage, or just storage. 8 GB unified memory. So this is a base model, and the thing you can clearly see is that um, you don't get two of these things, two USB ports, and gigabit Ethernet cord. So that's about it. And then Magic Keyboard with Touch ID. This is one thing that uh, you don't get in the base model of the iMac. Let's go to M3, the second expensive model, the middle model, I guess you could say. 8 core CPU, 10 core GPU, 256 gigabytes of storage, 8 GB of unified storage. So the only difference is the 10 core GPU. So and then the most expensive model is 8 core GPU or CPU, 10 core GPU, and 512 gigabytes of storage, 8 GB of unified memory. So this is a little a big spec bump compared to the other two. So another reason why the this one is getting most of the attention now, even though the design hasn't changed in 3 years. You expect that Apple would change the design of the iMac, and this is for the 24-inch. They haven't gotten the 27-inch, so and this one has all of the options as the second most expensive model here. And yeah, I mean, that's about it. So another thing I want to mention is that we were expecting their accessories, the Apple Pencil or Apple mouse and Magic Keyboard to get an update with USB-C, but that did not happen. Um, so that's very interesting. And one more thing I would like to mention is that Apple's design problem with the uh, mouse, Apple mouse, hasn't been um, fixed yet. So we got to see what is going to happen next. This is very interesting, and like this is an interesting move for Apple too. And that Yeah, it's very. I mean, for me, I would say if you're a big gamer, um, Apple's new lineup of Macs are good for gaming. So if you are looking for a simple, uh, tedious work tasks, computer, you should go with this, like this, the M3 normal iMac. And if you're going for like productive work, just go with this one, the long end model, just because of the 8 core CPU and 512 uh, GB of storage, even though it is like $200 more expensive than the previous one, previous variation. So that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you subscribe that. I hope you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one, whenever that is, because Apple is very unpredictable. Um, I did do a live stream, but that did not go as planned. It was like really bad. And I'm sorry for that, but I'll see you on the next one.